Alright, what's up babies? Today I'm going to do a little speedrun video. I'm going to show you how to use an Autoexec, how to find the file, and kind of what the purpose of it is. So to find it, we're going to go to Counter-Strike 2, right click it, manage, browse local files. From here you're going to click on game, and then CSGO. You're going to find your CFG folder, and you have a bunch of CFG files. If you don't already have an Autoexec file, you want to create it. First thing you want to do is go to View, Show, and then file name extensions. On Windows 10, I think it's on this side, the same view drop-down situation. So when you want to create your file, you go to text document, you rename it Autoexec, and instead of txt, you use CFG. I already have this file, so I will not be naming it that. And to edit the Autoexec file, when you launch it, it's going to ask what you want to use to launch. Notepad works perfectly. If you already have like a text editor for coding, you can use that as well, but for normie smooth brains like me, Notepad is perfectly fine. So starting at the top, the first thing you see is this monstrosity, and what this is doing essentially is whenever you type exec space Autoexec into your console in game, if this shows up, this means everything else is working the way it's supposed to. This is kind of just there to let you know that it's working correctly. And what a lot of people will use the Autoexec for is if they're playing across multiple setups, multiple different computers, what they'll do is they'll take the text from this file and inject it into an Autoexec file on the other computer, and you'll have settings like SV cheats true. This is good for like practicing smokes and stuff. You have your sensitivity, your volume. You could have your crosshair set up in your Autoexec if you wanted, because you could do a lot of stuff through the console. And the only other thing that I really want to focus on in my current Autoexec, because this has been kind of proven obsolete yesterday in the update where they fixed the D subtick jump height problem. So not an issue, don't even look at it. The thing that I really wanted to show is the jump throw, because I talked about it a lot in my grenade video tutorial up here in the corner. I mentioned a lot of nades that required doesn't require jump throws, but it makes it infinitely more consistent. And that's really what a lot of Counter-Strike is about, is being consistent. I'm not going to pretend like I know what any of what I have highlighted means or how it works or what it does in game. I just know it does work and I don't really question it. So now I'm going to show you a couple examples of why you might want that in game. So the reason people might want to use a jump throw bind, because smokes like this that are really particular, if you look in the corner, I'm going to use my mouse wheel to jump. Timing this perfectly, I know they added a sound cue, but like it's just the little bit of inconsistency just hurts it a lot. And this didn't land exactly where I wanted it to. It landed more here. I wanted it to land a little bit more left. So to combat that, people have been using jump binds. So I'm going to do the same thing, but if you look at the input display, I'm just going to press T. And what this does is it lets go of my attack button, my left click, at the height of my jump. How it works, I have no idea. Press T. It is very consistent. There's no deviation if you do the lineup correctly every time. As you can see, it landed a little bit more where I wanted it to. I don't use a W jump throw bind, but a situation where you could justify using it is this kind of smoke where you have a teammate throw you a smoke. Throw this, like here, and you have a very quick W tap, and it throws a really powerful wall of smokes outside. If you're throwing a lot of these very quick taps, Google is your best friend. If you're already looking at tutorial videos, you're like half of a step away from looking up a couple extra stuff to throw into your Autoexec. If you're throwing these very quick forward step throws, you probably already know this because you're looking up tutorial. Google is your best friend. Figuring all of this stuff out by yourself is just not fun, and it melts your brain. Find people that you trust are like not just complete stupid idiots about the game. I can't guarantee that I am not, but big educational YouTubers for Counter-Strike are big educational YouTubers for a reason. Thank everybody for watching. If there's any questions about anything that I've talked about in any of the previous stuff, leave a comment down below. Also leave a comment if there's any parts of Counter-Strike that I'm not considering explaining because I'm just so removed from being a new player. If there's anything that y'all want me to talk about, leave that down in the comments as well. Like the video, it helps sharing information around to more people. The algorithm loves it. I love it. I love it. I love it. And if you enjoy this kind of educational content, do subscribe. I plan on making a lot more of this in the future. And also check out the frag movies that I put up. It's not really anything special, but I get a lot of clips and I don't want them to all sit on my hard drive, so I put them somewhere. Thank everybody for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. I want to kiss Markiplier.